Hey guys, Don Keating here, Team Bountyboy8. I want to do a reminder video on one that I've been talking about since it first came out, and just didn't want you guys to forget about it. First off, if this is the first video if you've watched, I am starting to do more of at least weekly, more often giveaways of at least $50 in crypto. So if you want to be part of that, all you have to do to be part of it is to like and subscribe the channel. If you want to hit the bell notification so that you get notified whenever I do new videos, that's fine. And then you need to put a comment or a question below the video and include your Litecoin or your BitConnect coin wallet address, LTE or BCC. Okay, that's it. No other obligations or anything like that. Just like, subscribe, and put a comment with your wallet. Okay, this is Crypto20. And I've been doing videos on this since the ICO was first announced. I think it's really good. I think it's going to be helpful for a lot of us because, as I tell you guys all the time, which is kind of like the trend of tonight's videos, is diversification. You can't rely on any one of these programs 100%, just because you could actually be doing nothing wrong. The company could be doing great and they decide to not sell in the United States anymore. You just don't know. You have no control over your money, so you want to make sure that you're not reliant on any one company for your overall success. So that's where I look at these other things. I look at coins, I look at lending programs, I look at normal ICOs, and then there's something like this, which is kind of different because it was an ICO, and now it is going to be in 9 days an active coin that you can buy on an exchange. So that's pretty cool. But the idea behind it and what it actually is if you guys ever heard of a index fund, or maybe you heard of a mutual fund, but what they're going to do is buy or own a certain percentage of the top 20 cryptocurrencies. So they're going to have Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Tron, Ripple, the whole deal. And you can see them in here, whatever the top 20 is. Bitcoin, Ripple, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. You see how they all are. Okay, and what they do is they rebalance the portfolio I think it's every week or every 2 weeks, and that just keeps it in range of where they want it to be. They prefer that no one crypto is more than 10% of the portfolio. So that's what happens. Like Bitcoin will go up and it'll be 14% of the portfolio. So when the next week comes and they rebalance, they'll sell to make it 10%, and then they'll buy whatever is lower to make it equal. And they don't, you can see some down here are only 1%, 1.2, 2%. So it's not 10% each. Obviously that'd be 200%. But they, they're more heavily weighted in the bigger ones, and then the bottom, the top 5 is probably 10%, and then the bottom 15 is less and less as you go down. But overall, it's a good way to own a small percentage of the top 20. So if you're, people ask me all the time, like, what do I think about Ripple? What do I think about Litecoin? I like them all. So I don't own any Ripple individually because it's not decentralized. I don't like that it's it's centralized and pretty much owned by the banks. So that's the reason I don't deal with it. But should it be part of an overall portfolio, look what it's done this month. It's gone from what, 30 cents to $3, $3.50. So here's a way to own it without actually owning it. And that's what I have done in the past. At this time, I did buy this on the ICO in a roundabout way because it wasn't open to U.S. citizens. But on the the 15th, I think it starts. It will be listed on HitBTC, and it will just be a C20 token that anyone can own anywhere in the world. So you'll be able to have access to this and own it without any regulations, because it is just an open ERC20 token. Okay, I just wanted to show you what it's done already. I have a copy of the white paper up, and you can see it's going to be an ERC20 token. The maximum was 86 million. They were trying to sell 75 million. I don't know how many they actually sold. I think they may have sold all those actually. And it started at 95 cents, then it went to $1, and then they did have bonuses and whatnot. And then by the end of the ICO, it was $1.10. So I believe, I'd have to check, but I believe I had bought it with the bonus and everything. I think it was at 95 cents. Okay, and what you could see is that the already, before it's even on an exchange, just with the value of the fund, it's now $4 each. Okay, so what this is going to do is, as all of these different cryptocurrencies come up in value, they're going to rebalance, and you can see already the tokens have gone to $4. So it's four times already what the ICO price is. And this is before there's any market, pressure of buying the token, because there's going to be a mix of, people wanting the token, so that there's going to be a little bit of a premium that happens with these when they hit the exchange. So I expect them to go up. If it went to the exchange tomorrow, I would expect it to probably go up to $5 or $6. If that many people want it, maybe $8. But really, I hold it not to sell. I probably, even if it went to $8 or $10 even, I would not sell it. This is basically a long-term, because I can't own a large portion of all of the top 20 tokens. So this is a way for me to get diversified. I don't have to try to pick which one's going to do the best. Like if I do, do I want to put all my eggs on Ripple? Well, maybe they're $3.50 and something comes out tomorrow where they're not going to be added to Coinbase or whatever, and they're $1. Well, if I put all my eggs on Ripple, I'm in a bad spot. If I put everything on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin was 17,000 right now, but as you guys know, in the last month it was 9,000. So if I have everything in there and it's going down to 9,000, and I need to pull some money out for whatever, that hurts. You may not be able to pull out the money that you want because it's down. So by diversifying over 20 different cryptos, it's a much better chance that you're going to be more equal. And you can see the movement here. It does move. I mean, 1 month it's up 221%. 1 week it's up 47%. 24 hours it's up 5%, and in the last hour it's up 0.16. And I was looking at this when the market was pretty much down, and the market, or Bitcoin, was down like 14%. I looked in here and it was I think it was down 2%. So that's the benefit of diversifying over, because there's going to be some that are up, some that are down, and if you have all of them, and if you guys have been trading or watching this for a while, sometimes Bitcoin is way down, and then the other 19 of these things might be way up. They kind of go sometimes together, sometimes opposite. So that's why I like it, and that's why it's a part of my portfolio. For the long term. This is almost like my retirement fund. So I want to just remind you guys about it because it's coming up on the exchange. You do have to sign up with HitBTC right now. It will be listed on other exchanges, I have no doubt, but that is the first one that they've signed up to be listed on. And if you wanted to get in on anywhere near this price, you should have your BTC here at HitBTC ready to roll when it goes online in basically 9 days. Okay, so I just wanted to give you a heads up on that, and just remind you that that's going to happen. If you guys have any questions about it, of course you can email me like always, donkeat, DONKEAT @gmail.com. I'll try to answer anything that you will ask me. Sign up for the giveaway. Again, all you have to do is put in, you have to like and subscribe to the channel. If you're not a subscriber, you can't win. And then leave a comment below or a question. And if I pick your comment or question, you have to have a Litecoin address or a BitConnect wallet address, and that's how I'm going to send you your money that you win. So the last week was $50 that I gave away, and just kind of depends on the what's going on for the week and how I'm feeling. I may give out $50, or I may give out one person $200, or I may give out $50 again. It just depends. If it's something that you guys are really liking and I'm seeing a lot of good feedback on the comments, I'll do it more often. If it's you guys really aren't really liking it and I'm just throwing money away, then I won't. So it's up to you guys on how if it continues and how much it is and whatnot. But I really want to give back to you guys. I mean, you guys have helped me out with my channel. We're up to over 8,000 subscribers, so I do notice and I do appreciate you guys, and I see the comments. I mean, many of them are very good, and I really do like that, and I do appreciate you guys interacting, and it helps everyone, because if you guys ask a question, chances are other people have the same question and maybe they're afraid to ask. So if you guys pop in a question and I can answer it, I know I'm helping more than just you guys answering the question. Okay, so this is C20, Crypto20, and that's why I wanted to remind you guys of it. And if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.